the best way to describe 3.0 is taking a lot of steps that we should have a long time ago to try to make this more like retro. Because I know we've only shown movement, but there's combat and there's another thing, and I think it's gonna be great. The stuff that we're gonna add will incentivize people to make a new character.
If there's one thing that Fusion Fallers want more than old items coming back to the game, it is 3.0. And with 3.0 being on the horizon, I want to go over all the things we know so far coming in 3.0. Now, I might miss some things, but these are all the things that I pulled in together that I know for sure are coming in 3.0, that I think might be coming in 3.0, or that are coming in the future of Retrobution. So without further ado, let's start. First, I want to start with things that we know for sure are coming in 3.0, such as the movement changes. These are the changes that will be happening in run speed. So currently we are at 600 run speed. With a run nano, your run speed goes to 800, and with that nano gumball, you go to 830 run speed. In 3.0, your run speed will be 800, run speed with a nano will be 1000, and run speed with a gumball nano will be 1030. This is a huge change because not only will it help for racing, it is going to make traversing the world so much easier. 50k for a DX vehicle is very, very expensive as you're leveling through the game. However, now that 3.0 increases your run speed with a nano, and your run speed with a gumball nano, run nanos are way more valuable than they are currently in game. A gumball run nano in 3.0 is only 270 less speed than the current DX vehicle. We'll go over the new speed classes of vehicles, but what we know from the run changes coming in 3.0, your life is going to be so much easier while leveling. You are not as pressured to save up for a DX vehicle as you are currently in game. Next, we have variable jumping. This will be a toggle, but it's on by default. This is something I can see being very helpful in racing. For example, in racing, you might have to make a short hop or a long hop. You might have to glide or fall faster after jumping on a jump pad. These are the min-maxy skills that you can apply during your racing runs to make your times faster and your platforming cleaner. This will also apply for Jump, Nano, and Rocket, so I definitely look forward to testing this out while platforming in 3.0. So all this talk about racing, I might as well go over some of the items we can expect that are coming in 3.0. From what we know, the racing crates are going to have the same drop pool as Retro with some added items or some items removed or added to different locations. We also don't know if any items will be added to the future IZs, so think of the K&D training ground. All these items can be reworked and retextured. All we know for right now is that these are the drop pools in Retro, so they're fair game to be added back in Retrobution. Probably my favorite thing that's coming in 3.0 is the vehicle updates. Acceleration and deceleration, the slope adjustments, being able to drift, all these are coming to 3.0. And this will probably be one of the biggest impacts when it comes to gameplay. Our current vehicle classes are 700, 750, 800, and DX vehicles at 1300. In 3.0, these speeds get enhanced by a lot. The vehicle classes will go 900, 950, 1000, 1100, and 1500. You will be zooming through every location using a DX vehicle. I can't wait. Now to go over some of the vehicles we know that are coming in 3.0. These are the ones that were shown off. There's probably a lot more, but from right now, these are what we have. First, we have the K&D Scamper hoverboard. This was shown off in the announcement. Really cool looking. I don't know if they're going to bring back the vehicle vendor in Mount Blackhead, but you'll probably be able to get this around that level range. We have the doghouse car. Don't know if that's really the name of this, but it's a doghouse and it's a car helicopter thing. I definitely see this being a part of the cul-de-sac vehicle vendor or the Foster's home vendor. And the snot rocket. We know the level of this one. This is going to be level 14. This was another one shown off at Mount Blackhead. The Mount Blackhead vendor might be coming back, but only time will tell. Before we go over some more items, I want to go over some of the other changes that are coming in 3.0, such as the melee weapon trails. This is really cool because a lot of the melee weapons have the same weapon trail, and now that this update is coming, we'll have different weapon trails for melee weapons. We also have the grenade projectile update. This was shown off in an announcement as well, and it's been teased, where you'll be able to throw the actual grenade equipped instead of a generic grenade that it is now. We also have several icon updates. One thing that has been shown off a lot is the different item icons, having a more bolder look and being more visible to the eye. That way you can actually see what you're going to be putting on in the icon without having to put the item on, making several of the icons more clearer to visualize. The quill icons are being updated as well. These are the quills that you get from the pumpkin crates during Halloween. They will have an icon update as you can see here. We also have the whoosh getting its own icon to visually show that the whoosh is transportation like the Scamper or the Monkey Skyway. The Catacombs warps will be a little bit more noticeable. Right now, they don't have any icon above their head to let you know that they're a warp. I don't have a picture of this, but there are talks about having warps for lower and upper catacombs. That way you can traverse through the catacombs way easier. One thing that is funny is that the Changemaker will have a new positioning. If you never noticed, which I never noticed until Radiohead brought it up, is that the Changemaker, when you're holding it, the weapon is held upside down. And so in the 3.0 update, this will be corrected. Some of the other things that were on the announcement, such as sitting, laying, the charging mode, the faces of the nanos emoting, such as the Powerpuff Girls. There might be more coming as well. Also, some weapons will have a new projectile feature, such as the Wilt gun having a basketball. I presume the teddy bear rifle or shatter gun from the Kids Next Door will have projectiles as well. So instead of shooting just a random ball, it will be a teddy bear flying out of the gun. But that's not confirmed, just thinking about the new projectiles that could be added to 3.0. Now probably what you've all been waiting for, the new items coming in 3.0. Disclaimer, levels, stats, descriptions, and designs may be subject to change in 3.0, as well as we don't know that they're actually coming to 3.0 or not. They could be moved to the future of Retrobution. But from what we do know, these are the things that were shown off, so it's safe to say that they may be coming in 3.0. First, we have the blue and the Wilt hoodie. I don't have a picture for the stats of the Wilt hoodie, but here's the blue hoodie, and here's what it says. Between skater outfits and hoodies, Blue has reached surprising stardom as a fashion icon. It may be subject to change, the level might change to something else. But what we have here, I can assume that it's either going to be racing or grinding. Goat's Junkyard or Mega Slash Stand is where it could be at if it is in racing, if it's going to be the level 10 range. Then my guess, you'll probably be able to grind for it by killing Scribble Spawns and Wilson Way. They have no URs in that drop pool, so this would be the perfect mob to add them to. Another item we have is the Dio Hat. This is one of the first items coming from the Calling All Designers, so I hope there's more coming soon. The Dio Hat looks like it's going to be level 13. It's going to be a rare item, so not an ultra rare this time. Here's the description. So like, is the idea that the hat smells nice, or is it just brand advertisement? Submitted by Shiny Raichu, either it's going to be racing or grinding. If it is racing, it will be at a City Point IZ, but it also could be a part of the mobs around City Point. The Dynamite Mouse destroys all those Fire Hydras, and the City Station as well, the Vile Cabinet, Street Grinders, and Asphalt Thieves. Daisy Flakes made by Yanova 56. Can't wait to get this item before Quirky. Level 19 item, here's the description. Don't donkey around, rep your favorite morning power up on a stylish tee. If it is racing, it will be at Moorbooks Towers in the construction site IZ, or it can be with the mobs in Twisted Forest, the Creeper Kings, Granite Grabbers, or Freakish Frogs. Or in the Moorbooks area, the Doom Dozer, Heavy Puncher, Riot Rogues, Arch Wielders, and the Mandroids in the IZ. Barbecue Dip Giant Turkey Leg. Now this is a fun one. I'm pretty sure we all saw the commercial of the Giant Turkey Leg getting introduced as a weapon in Fusion Fall. But this one's going to be barbecue dip, so it's going to have a little sauce to it. Level 20, here's the description. Turn up the damage and the deliciousness with this barbecue dip turkey leg. An uncommon item, so I doubt it will be in racing, but only time will tell. If it is in racing, it was going to be in the ruins or the Hani Baba temple, but it's probably going to be in the mobs around the ruins, so the Dagger Mantis, Necromasters, or the Timber Hulks, or even around Mojo's Volcano, the Wild Wings, Spawn Simians, or Doom Diggers. And one of the last items that I have a stat sheet for is the Bamboo Shooter. Level 25, here's the description. Take aim with this rocket launcher crafted with the finest piece of bamboo. This is a rare item. It could be racing, it could be grinding. If it is racing, it will be at the Really Twisted Forest, but if it is mobbed, it will probably be in the Catacombs or the Really Twisted Forest mobs. Some other cool things that were shown off with the revamped Galaxy Garden racing set. So we have the old version of what it looks like, and the new version is also an image of a variation of this set, having darker colors being black and purple. A really cool weapon that they showed off was the Wilt gun. We had a whole video about this really cool gun. I think it's going to be a rifle. It's either going to be a rifle or a shatter gun, I cannot remember, but I know this is going to be a staple in PCC. One of the coolest sets that were teased for 3.0 is the Spaceport Racing set, or the Star set as I like to call it, because you always get to see Star walking around in this outfit. Now from what I know, this is going to be a part of the Spaceport Racing set. It was teased that it was going to be in Area 51, but last time I heard that was changed, so who knows, it could be at the Spaceport, it could be at Area 51, only time will tell. Along with the Star set is the Satchel. This was being worked on one of the stages. Really cool to see the final design of this item. A few of the other items that were teased were Dance Pants and the Aqua Teen Hunger Force helmet. Both of these items being a part of the Calling All Designers, so it's great to see that some of the community ideas are coming to the game. Another really cool item that I don't know if we're going to be able to have is the Black Stylus Backpack. You see devs walking around with this sometimes, they show it in pictures. Definitely one of the cooler back blings that you can have. Only time will tell if this will be added to 3.0. We also have the number 3 sweater, which was revealed in one of the dev streams. I personally love some of the outfits that are on the NPCs, so seeing this come into the game allows me to have some hope of getting other pieces of clothing from NPCs. Also, we have a few Danger Planet items coming to the game, the hat that Cake was wearing in the announcement, and the gun that is shown here. A big revelation is that the Milk Mag is coming as a standard ultra rare in 3.0. So you'll be able to obtain these from any of the crates if you're lucky, but a gold crate will have the most likelihood of you getting it. We don't know what mob or level it will be, but it is making a return, finally. One of the last things that are probably going to be coming to 3.0 is the NPC redesigns. The ones that we know for sure are Dexter, Dee Dee, and number 2. I think this is one of the big features where it implies that you might want to start a new character. That way you can see all the new NPCs as you're grinding through the levels. But again, only time will tell. So those were all the things most likely coming to 3.0. Here are some of the things that we know aren't coming to 3.0 and that are going to be in the future of Retrobution. First off is the Mega set. This was really cool to be shown off, fitting with the Mega's rifle that you get at like level 9, a whole set of Mega's XLR. It looks so good. The Ultimate Cannonbolt set. This was teased in an announcement as well. This is something to look forward to after 3.0. The Jade Terracotta set. One of the sets that we thought were coming in 3.0, this has been pushed back to after 3.0. We'll see when we'll be able to get it. It's a really cool set. The stat sheet showed that it was level 19, but now that it's not coming in 3.0, this could be subject to change. The Mustard Gun, so sad to see this not coming to 3.0. Certainly one of the best designed pistols in the game. Can't wait to see this actually come into the game. The number 2 parka. So we know that number 2 is getting a redesign in 3.0, but his parka will not come until after 3.0, which is sad to hear, but I can't wait to get my hands on this parka. It will be one of my staples. And last but not least, I want to end it off with the new Weeper, one of the creepiest models that are going to be added to Fusion Fall after 3.0. This guy looks terrifying. As we all know, the Weeper that we have now is just a retexture of Bad Max. This new Weeper is absolutely terrifying. Don't know when it's coming into the game, but get ready to have nightmares for weeks. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait for 3.0. Do you think this month? Do you think June? Maybe sometime in the summer? Only time will tell, but until then, I will see you on Retrobution.